So welcome back to episode 3 of Finders and Keepers quest from Manor of Ravens, of course. This is what we've been playing for the last at least 2 episodes. And I just realized something, guys, that it's been a while since I showcased any of the whiskies that I'm immensely enjoying while playing board games, especially Descent. So this time I'm sipping Bunnahabhain Moine on the side, and this is a fantastic and quite unusual expression for Bunnahabhain, to be honest with you, because this is heavily peated. Moine means peat in Gaelic, as you can see on the label. And you know, Bunnahabhain is one of my favorite whiskies, apart from Bowmore, Dalmore, and whiskies like that. If you've been regularly watching my videos, I've already showed quite a lot of whiskies, especially Bowmores and Dalmores. Anyways, this one, Bunnahabhain, is really nice. It's the 46.3% release, natural color, unchill filtered, heavily peated, quite a lot of I think sherry influence as well in here. So yeah, Bunnahabhain, this one, nice bottle, nice expression, a lot of peat on the nose, on the palate, and on the finish, everywhere really. And this peat stays with you for a while. You can't get rid of that, even if you try. So if you're into smoky whiskies, peaty whiskies, then this expression is something that you should look out for. It's reasonably priced, readily available in your local, friendly local liquor stores. This is the expression I bought at can't remember what I bought it, but I think it was about 60 to 70 euros here in Poland, where I'm based. So yeah, highly recommended Bunnahabhain expression. Something unusual for Bunnahabhain, because they typically do not do PT releases. They just do their own thing, which is very good and very unusual for Islay Distillery to do. But this one is going back all the way to the roots and releasing something smoky, peaty, sea salt, oak and pepper, as you can see. And yeah, this time it's not marketing only. It's actually what you get on the palate and nose and on your finish. Highly recommended. Anyways, you're probably not here for whiskey talk. There are a lot of different channels about whiskey that you can get more information on from there. Anyways, we're here for some dungeon delving and for some Descent 2nd edition. Right, it's time for Rogana, our thief, our ranger, to activate. This time we can use our stamina points to activate our traps and the rest of it. So what I'm going to do, my very first activation will be to move 1, 2, and 3 adjacent to this search token, this interaction token, and I'm going to spend 1 stamina. There's no action involved in this, so I will spawn a trap adjacent to me like that. Then I will, for my second action, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Easy Prey. So for an action, of course, and 1 stamina, additional stamina, let's put it there so that I don't forget. Yeah. Exhaust this card, of course, to perform an attack. Before rolling dice, place 1 trap token. So I already have 2 trap tokens in the closest empty space adjacent to the target. While this card is exhausted, each attack targeting a monster adjacent to a trap token gains PS1. So I think I will attack either of these 2 guys. Whether I'm going to attack, let's put it there. Wraiths, where's your card? Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. Sorry for that. Okay, Wraith. HP of 5, and 1 grey defense die, and the boss's HP is 7, as you can see. Are we going to attack the boss, or are we going to attack the minion? I think we will target the minion, as I think we have higher chances of killing it. I will attack with my, let me make sure that you can see it, with my Black Widow's web. Okay, I'll use my hero ability, which says each of your attacks targeting a monster that is not adjacent to any other hero gains +1 damage. So already +1, like that. I will take the benefit of attacking a monster. No, it says while you are adjacent to a trap token, each of your attack gains +1. So it's already +2. As a result of me being adjacent to a trap. If a monster enters a space, so it doesn't apply right now because they were there before I spawned the trap. So yeah, an easy prey. Before rolling dice, place 1 trap token, which I did, and I have pierce 1. All right, so their defense is 1 grey. My attack is blue and yellow. So hopefully I do not roll the dreaded X. So that's my second action. So I'm attacking the minion right now for +2 damage. Okay. Ooh, right. That's how it's rolled. So do we have the range? Of course we do. So I attack for 4 -3. There's 1 surge, so I can put +1, and I have pierce 1, so it's actually 2. Where is 2? Here. So this gets defended. This goes through +1. So let me swap it to just plain 2. So I deal 3 damage. Can I boost that in any way? I don't think I can. So this gets defended. 3 damage goes through. 2 damage remains on the minion. Okay, which is not ideal because they'll activate after Rogana. However, what I'm going to do, let's clear this. Did not get any of these back. Right, I'm going to use something that we used before, which is poison barbs. Right, for 2 stamina, I'm going to exhaust this, and I'll choose a trap token on the map, which will be either of these 2 that I've spawned there. Roll the blue die for each monster within 3 spaces of the chosen trap, so all of them, as we did before with the bandits. Each time you do not roll an X, the monster is poisoned. Okay, so boom, boom, and boom. So I do not need to spend an action for that. So let me start in this order. So this minion, yeah, he's poisoned. Boss is poisoned, and that one, 1, 2, 3, yeah, is also poisoned. So all 3 of them are poisoned, and the trap token is destroyed, is discarded, right? So I lose 2 stamina. So Rogana here, she doesn't have any stamina left. She used all her stamina points. This is exhausted. She exhausted easy prey as well. She exhausted a set trap. Let's put this back on her character sheet, and that's that. That's Rogana. Okay, end turn. So wraiths activate, right? So this wraith loses 1 HP and discards the poison token. And the boss is down to 6 HP, 2, 4, 5, 6, and loses the poison token as well. This is how I play it because they cannot roll the tests. And this wraith, the minion, is down to 4 HP as a result of being poisoned. Well done, Rogana. Well done. There we are. So let's see what the wraiths will do. First one to activate is the Master. Death Cry. Okay, Death Cry, I'll tell you all about it in just a moment. Affects all heroes within 3 spaces instead of 1 hero. Okay. Death Cry. What is it that it does? Choose 1 hero. Well, I can choose all heroes within 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Not enough, so it's just Rogana. Okay, this hero will test their eye. If they fail the test, the hero is lost, or is it doomed? Doomed. He's doomed and loses 1 HP once per turn. This can be used once per turn. Okay, so spot as many heroes as possible. Ah, I see. So he will need to spot them. So he will go 1, 2, and he will activate the trap. And what does it say? It says, if a monster enters a space adjacent to a trap token, discard the trap token from the map, and that monster suffers 1 HP. So he falls into a trap, he loses 1 HP, like that. But now he can affect both our heroes with his Death Cry ability. Use Death Cry on 2 or more heroes. That's it. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And Death Cry, as I just explained, forces my heroes to test their eye. If they fail, they are doomed, and they receive 1 damage. All right, let's see what happens then. The eye, not the eye, the sun. Sorry, the sun for. Oh, that's bad. That's actually very bad, because Alice, she's wearing this this ring that forces her to drop her sun by 1. So her sun is 2, and it's 4. So she failed. She's doomed, and she loses 1 HP like that. Right. Let's see what doomed does. There it is. It says that every time, can you see that? Yeah. Every time you receive 1 damage, you receive 1 extra damage. Each of your attacks receives surge. Discard this card. So it just forces me to do nasty things. Right, Rogana, her sun is 4. Let's have a look. Yeah, she passed the test, so nothing happens. Okay, so that was Master's second action. The first one was to spot, and the second one was to use Death Cry. Okay, so the Master activate. That's fine. Same for the minions. So 1, 2, 3. It'll go right there. And hang on a minute, can I? But it's the attack. It's not the attack, you see. Okay, so use Death Cry on 2 or more heroes. I cannot do that, so he moved. Now he's going to use Death Cry. So again, Alice, she failed, so she loses another HP. Okay, and she's doomed. She's already doomed, so that's fine. Now, Rogana, 4. She passed the test. Nothing happened. So that was the second. So that was the first minion. Now the second minion will need to use Death Cry on 2 or more. He cannot do that, so he'll have to move to spot at least 2 heroes, or spot the closest hero. Yeah. So he will go 1, 2. He spots Rogana. He doesn't move any further, and he will attack Rogana. And he attacks with range, yellow, blue, and gray. Okay, for Rogana to defend herself with. All right. Now, can I use 2, 1, 2? No, I cannot. I was just thinking about using some of the Alice's abilities, but she's too far away from Rogana or that minion monster. So he attacks for. Does he have the range? He does. 2 and a surge. So 1 damage is prevented. Is there anything I can do? Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't think I can. So he attacks me for 1+1. He would cause doom on Rogana. So 1 damage and doom. Fine. So Rogana receives 1 damage. And she is doomed. Whew, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let me just find the tokens. 1 token for Alice and the other one for Rogana. So that will remind me to activate that as soon as it's applicable. Right. It's quite interesting though, because the activations, they do not force me to collect any of the loot. So how is the Overlord going to win? I do not know that, to be honest with you. Is it a bug on Valkyrie? I don't think it is. Maybe I'm missing something, but so far it hasn't instructed me to collect any of the loot caches for the monsters. That's quite interesting, isn't it, eh? I'm just sipping the Bunahaben. Fantastic. Ooh, the peat is overwhelming. I mean, guys, if you're into peaty whiskies, you have to try that. It reminds me of Kulila, actually. Fantastic. It reminds me of this, the smell is like wet leaves. If you go into the park or into the forest after the rain, there is this characteristic smell that you can detect of wet leaves on the ground. It's exactly that. Yeah. Wow, fantastic stuff. Ooh. Great. Okay. I'm back. I am back. So what are my options? Right. I think I'll start the activation with Chalara. She will get out of this this pit because she's carrying the ladder. So she will go 1, 2, 3. What's her speed? 3 is her speed. 1, 2, 3. So she's in range with these guys. Chalara, she doesn't have any stamina points left, so she's not in a great spot. So maybe we can maybe we can grab some stamina out of unused surges. So I cannot spawn any more stones. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. They're too slow, aren't they? All right, so blue and this one. So I will attack the minion because he's got 1 HP left. He's within 3 spaces away from me, so I just need 1 damage to go through. 2, 3, and no surges. Oh, come on. So this got defended. 3 damage. 1 was enough to kill it. Boom. So this wraith is destroyed, and that was my second action. I will activate my summoned stone right now. It can move 2, so it cannot move anymore. So I'll move it like this. So that was the stone. Now we will activate Bright Blaze. Its move is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. 1 space short. 1 space short. So if I do it like this, you can see that it's 1 space, 1 square away from the wraith. So it cannot reach it. Oh well. That's one of those things. So I have a feeling, yeah, Wraith's attack. Each attack performed by a minion gains PS2. Oof. It says, for an action, spot as many heroes as possible. Attack the hero within 3 spaces of this monster with the most health remaining. Okay, so potentially I can 1, 2, 3. I'll go like this over there so I can see all 3 heroes. Now, Rogana has 9 HP, Chalara has 10, Alice has 11. So he will turn around and he will shoot. Oh, yeah, and he will shoot Rogana like that. 1, 2. This time, this Wraith is 2 spaces away from Alice, so she can use her abilities. Okay, so attack the hero within 3 spaces of this monster with the most health. Ah, hang on. Sorry, not with the least, with the most. 2, 4, that's 9, 11. So he will attack Alice actually. And the range is there. This gets defended. So 1 + 1. Okay, so I will use my signet, my ring, to add 1 extra shield for defenses. Okay. So I blocked that. He would have used his surge to doom me, but I'm already doomed. So he will boost his damage by 1. So it's actually 2. So it's actually 1 damage because I blocked 1 with my ring. So 1 damage goes through, but as a result of doomed, I receive an extra damage for every damage I get. So yeah, so that's that. Now, let me see what I can do. I could use retaliation, but I would have to attack. Can I attack? Yes, I can. Of course I can. So I'm going to use retaliation. Ah, no, I cannot. No, I cannot use retaliation because it says if you're, if another hero was attacked. No, there's nothing I can do. Oh, that's bad. Nope. There's nothing I can do about that. But I can use his hero ability, which says that every time the hero that you're adjacent to suffers 1 or more damage as a result of an attack, you heal 1 stamina. Since I'm adjacent to myself, I will recover 1 stamina, and that's all I could do. Okay, we don't have any more minions. Now it's time for the master to activate. Each attack performed by minion gains PS2. Okay, spot the closest hero. And yeah, we have all these heroes spotted. Perfectly attack the hero within 3 spaces of the monster with the lowest eye. So Rogana 3, Chalara 1. Oh, I suppose she's going to be the target. No, Alice's eye is also 1. So we need to roll. Let's say we roll this die. So no, not this die. D6. We have a D6 here that will determine who's going to get attacked. 1, 2, 3. It's Alice. Otherwise, it's Chalara. It's Chalara that gets attacked. So he will attack Chalara like that and like this. Okay. Boom. Oh, and it's a miss. There you go. So he missed. The master missed. I like it when monsters miss. When monsters miss. Yeah. There you go. So we still have the ability to activate with all 3 heroes apart from Chalara before any other monsters activate. Let's do just that before we finish this episode. Fantastic stuff. We don't have any. Andira is so far away. Can we see Andira on the screen? Yes, we can. So let's leave her for the as a last hero. Let me slide the doors to the side so you can see. Alice, she has range. I will refresh. I will activate with Alice, so she will use her Warhammer that has range 1, reach 1 actually. You cannot use surges to heal stamina, and for 1 surge +2 damage. Yeah. So who are we going to attack? I think it's the minion that we're going to attack, and we have Doomed. And Doomed does not give us any debuffs in terms of attacking. There you go. Right, we don't need any range apparently, obviously, so we're going to, these two damage defended, so I attack for 1 plus the surge, so 3 damage. Let me put it like this, 3 damage goes through and he has 4. Okay, so 1 HP left. Now, are we going to do anything else apart from that? Are we going to attack again? Yeah, I'm going to use Shockwave for 1 HP, for 1 stamina. What it does basically is that as long as I deal at least 1 damage, every adjacent monster receives 1 damage. So there we go. Boom. Boom. I'm attacking the master, of course. So I attack for 3 and a surge. Right. So boom and boom. Like that. So 2 damage goes through plus a surge. So I could use the surge to get rid of this doomed ability. Lost is the direct translation from Polish, so that's why I keep getting confused. Anyways, I can attack for 2 plus 2 and I could kill both of them. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. Look, so 2 plus a surge, which I'm going to spend on plus 2 damage, so that's actually plus 3. And that's just 1, so 4 damage goes through. This master has 4 HP. Oh, no, 5 HP. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry, I miscalculated. Anyways, he's going to die anyway. So 4 damage. He stays alive on the board. But since I cannot get rid of that doomed condition, not just yet. But since I used Shockwave, all adjacent monsters receive 1 damage, so he dies. Lovely job, Alice. So you used 2 of your action points. And turn. So let me just put the doors back. This master has 1 HP left, and I have both Andira and Rogana to activate. Yubidubidum. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate Rogana right now, and she's going to pick up this item for 1 action, which is a green. A green. What was green again? Was it 2 points? Was it green? Hello, green. Green is 3 points. Yeah, so I have 3 points out of 6 that I need to win the encounter. So for my second action, I'm going to use, let me clear that. So I'm going to use my Black Widow's web, and I hope for at least 1 surge for the next turn, so that I can spawn some traps. So that I can spawn some traps. I need 1 damage to go through to get rid of this guy. Ugh. Okay, so I deal 3 damage. 1 is blocked. 2 goes through. He has 1 HP left and he dies. So let me indicate that on Valkyrie that we defeated the enemies. But that was my second action, so there's nothing else I can do. And I don't have any stamina points for the traps to be spawned. Right, Andira right now over here. She's going to spend, Andira, what about your stamina points? Yeah, that's lovely actually. So I'm going to spend 2 of her stamina points, like this. And I will pick up both of these as 2 of my actions, and they're both red, aren't they? Exactly. So we have 5 points out of 6 that we need to win the scenario. Ooh, place 1 monster of the Wraith group on the entrance as shown. Respecting group 1 monster. So since I killed all of them, the very first one to spawn is the... Oh, you cannot see him. It's the Master Wraith. Right there. Right now. Let's see what happens. Oh, place 1 monster of the bandit group on one of the indicated positions for A171A or the entrance. Respecting group limits, choose the position with the most loot piles nearby, including those that are being carried by heroes. Ooh, 71. Where is 71? 71. Hello. 71? Hello. Hang on a minute. So it's probably here somewhere. So no, this does not apply. 4A is right there. Or the entrance, respecting group limits. Place 1 monster. So another boss spawns right there at the far corner of the map, because they need to spawn closest to either of the tiles mentioned or the hero who's carrying the most loot piles. So in this case it would be Andira, because she's carrying 2. Rogana is carrying 3. Choose the position with the most loot piles nearby. So it's either 4A, entrance, or the one that we haven't found yet. So that's what it is. Right, there you go. It's getting complicated. So we have 2 master monsters spawn near Andira, which is not ideal. Which is not ideal to say the least. Let me put the cards in view. We've collected 5 points out of 6 that we need to escape with and win the scenario. Okay, we have some interesting portions of the map right there that I want to explore. I have 2 search locations and 2 tokens to pick up. Then we have a central portion of the map to explore as well before we progress towards the entrance, or the exit if you like, and win or lose that scenario. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Oh, it also says here, hang on a minute, wraiths appear next to you and try to seize the treasures of the manor. You manage to escape them, but the effort has exhausted you. Each hero carrying any amount of loot piles suffers 2 stamina points. So Andira suffers 2, that were her 2 remaining stamina points, and Chalara, who's carrying, no, not Chalara, Rogana, who's carrying 3, she doesn't have any, so she suffers 2 HP. Oh, that's very bad. We need to hurry up. I think the app is telling us to speed things up. Otherwise, we will meet a miserable doom. Right, so that's the end of episode number 3 of Finders and Keepers, accompanied by this fantastic whiskey. This episode was sponsored by letter B. Bună haben. Yeah, bună haben moine. Highly recommend that for any peat lover. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed that one or not. We're getting closer and closer to the conclusion of this scenario, so hopefully we will be able to do that in the next episode, and then we will have a short summary of what we think about the scenario. But until then, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next episode shortly. Bye bye.